Hello everybody, welcome to today's vlog. Thank you guys so much for watching yesterday's video. I really do greatly appreciate it. If you guys are new here and you don't want to watch today's video, and you guys want to see two other videos that you guys have never seen before, click the card and it'll take you straight both over there, lens cap. And if you don't want to click the card and wait till the end of the video, watch this video and wait for the end cards, please do so, and there's nothing holding you back. If you don't want to watch any of my content, then just, what are you doing here? Get the fuck out of here. If you clicked on the video and you want to stay, thank you. Today I'm probably just gonna hang out by myself and just relax for the day. I'm probably gonna play some drums as well. Now that my arm and my foot are almost healed, I really wanna go for a walk tomorrow. We will see about that. Cause I can put shoes on finally. I actually wore my tennis shoes today to Hunters, and my feet felt relatively okay. There was no pressure, no pain, no nothing. I also drove with my shoes on over there, so we'll see how things go. Definitely not gonna run, because I feel like if I put all that pressure onto my foot all at once, I could just completely injure it, especially because running is a different beast comparatively to walking, because with walking you're just pressing your foot down, you're picking it up evenly, but with running you're going at a constant speed down the hill. You're going like 5 to 10 miles an hour down this hill, and like, who knows what could happen to your feet at that moment in time. You know, I could break my toes, I could shatter my heel at any given moment in time. So I'm just gonna give running I'm gonna keep the running on the down low for now, and hopefully maybe in like a week or two, maybe even 3, I can try running again. But I would really need to stretch my feet and everything out so that nothing can be injured. I'm gonna go to bed, I'm gonna take a melatonin, pass the fuck out, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Come along for my journey today. Alright friends, fuck, that was my phone. It is now 11 o'clock, and you're probably thinking to yourself, Bennett, why is it now 11 o'clock? Well, let me tell you something. Today is fucking Passover, alright? And I was hanging out with my family, and my uncle's girlfriend, her brother, came over for Passover today, and he was technically inducted in the family. This was technically the first time we've met him. I think it was the first time we've met him was today, and he's a cool dude. He's a musician like us, and he's in 2 bands, and he's a drummer like me, so we got along. He's like 20 years older than I am, 30 years older than I am. I think he was born in the late 70s, early 80s. He graduated in high school in the 90s. So, he is way older than we are. He has a family of his own and shit like that. But yeah, so I hung out at home, and that's why this is the vlog. And, if you don't want to watch today's video, I completely understand. There are a plethora, and I mean a plethora, of other videos that you guys can go watch of mine that are a lot better than this one. I'll put a few of my favorite videos up in the cards if you guys want to go see those instead of today's, or if you guys just want to go watch yesterday's video. I fucking just don't mind. If I slur my words, I apologize. Every time we have a family event, I tend to drink more. I don't drink more, but I guess I do drink more than I would usually. My dad usually has to have a glass or 2 of wine, and then I usually finish the rest of the bottle. So I finished the rest of the bottle of the red wine today, as I usually do, and this motherfucker cuts me off. Fucking bitch ass. Happens so much more often than you fucking think. Anyways, I finished an entire bottle of red wine, and it was a pretty good bottle of red wine. I don't know what it's called. Excuse me. I don't know the brand name of the red wine, but I think I'm pretty sure it's like $20, $30 a dollar red wine. But I digress. It was a really good, strong bottle of wine. I think it's like a Bordeaux, because it's not a Merlot, because Merlots are sweeter. So I'm pretty sure it was a Bordeaux, because it was like in between sweet and strong, and that's kind of how I enjoy my wine. Is I like it in between the shortness and the strongness of what it can bring to the palate. I know this might sound like a bunch of hoopla to you, if you guys aren't, oh, they planted new trees. If you guys aren't over the age of 21, then you guys probably wouldn't understand wine, because wine is a unique palate taste. Not everybody enjoys wine just because it's super strong. Wine is that type of liquor where it's not like beer where you can just fucking chug it down and you get drunk as fuck. Wine is more so of a leisurely drink. Wine is like more of a festive type of alcohol, and it is more of a party drink than so like a party drink. So there are two different types of party drinks. There are the party drinks like vodka and shit like that that'll get you fucking plastered as shit, and those are the type of drinks that you would necessarily want at a party, like a high school party, or like if you're throwing a party with your friends and you're having like a band play and you guys want to have a good time and you guys want to get drunk as fuck. Having a thing of like vodka and punch is a good way to get drunk as fuck. But wine isn't that drink, and beer is as well. Beer is that type of drink where if you want to get drunk as fuck with your homies at a party, you get a like 24-pack of Coors Light and you guys shotgun them, and you guys can get literally drunk as fuck. And if you guys have marijuana involved, you guys can get crossed as fuck, and that's really fun. Getting crossed as fuck with your homies is literally some of the best times of your life if you do drugs, and if you want to have a good time with your friends. Not necessarily saying that you have to drink or you have to do drugs to have fun with your friends, because I have friends of mine that have a great time not getting drunk with having fun not getting drunk and doing drugs. I.e. Lucas is one of those people, as well, i.e. Jacob, and they know how to have a good time without getting drunk or needing to do drugs. But Jacob will partake in a drink or two here and there just to feel the vibe of the room. If he is having a good time, like if me, Hunter, or James are there and we're having a party, or like if the whales are throwing something, or if or if I'm just having a party at the house, Jacob will have a drink or two here and there just to feel out the vibe. But yeah, you don't need to have drugs to have fun at certain places. Some people just like to do drugs, like me. Like, I like to do drugs. Like, that's something fun that I find fun doing. And doing drugs is an experience all in its own, and I promote doing drugs safely. If you have an opportunity to take a psychedelic and you're in a safe place in your own body and mind, and you are in a good place on its own, and like you're with your best homies, and your homies know a dealer and they got like acid or something like that, or mushrooms, the magic mushrooms, and you are okay with doing the drugs, then do the drugs. You know what I'm saying? If you're just not okay with it, your friends will accept you the way that you are, and if you don't want to do mushrooms or do any sort of psychedelic, your friends will accept that. So it's okay to say no. You are allowed to not do the drugs and still have a good time. You'll just have to be the sitter, and you will have to watch your friends get high, and just watch what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Be weary of what your friends do on drugs, because sometimes they can hurt themselves, or they black out and they don't know what they're doing. Don't know why I'm turning my blinker on. It is 11 o'clock at night. Habit. Sometimes they don't know what they're doing, and they could severely injure themselves, or they can black out, pass out, and asphyxiate. If you don't know what asphyxiation is, it is the overdosing of alcohol and or drugs, and it is where your body rejects the drugs and you throw them up, and if you asphyxiate in a certain way, you could drown, and you can drown in your own vomit, and that's how a lot of rock stars have died, like Jimi Hendrix, asphyxiated in a bathtub, drunk. And people think that the FBI murdered Jimi Hendrix because I could go into that conspiracy, but I'm not gonna get into it. But yeah, the FBI, people think the FBI murdered Jimi Hendrix, but that's a whole other thing. Yeah, if you're gonna do drugs, be safe. That's all I'm trying to get across. Don't get addicted to them. Don't do them so often. Like, don't do them once a month. Maybe do them like once every 3 months, once every 4 months. I do not recommend doing them once a month. If you're under the age of 21, you can do them if you feel that you're ready to do them, but your brain is so underdeveloped that your psychoactiveness literally will not know what to do with the acid or the mushrooms, and you will physically not know what to do, and you would probably freak out if you did mushrooms on, say, when you're like 16 to 18 years old, because your brain is underdeveloped. So if you do want to do drugs, I highly suggest wait until you're at least 21 years old. I know that's gonna be a long time to wait for if you're like, say, 15, 16, or 17, but trust me, it's gonna be a fucking worthwhile trip doing drugs when you're 21. It's worth it. You're not gonna regret doing drugs or LSD when you're 16 and have a bad time and regret doing them because of that reason. It's just nice to be prepared, you know. Get to know yourself, get to know your brain, get to know your mind, get to know your body, and most of all, get to know your soul before you start getting into drugs. If you didn't know, if you listen to punk rock music, Fat Mike of the band NoFX didn't get into drugs until he was about 30 years old, and he became the man who he is now. So I'm not saying don't do drugs, I'm just saying be prepared for the worst and be prepared for what you're getting yourself into, because the world of drugs is a scary place, and you could regret doing them in an instant if you have a really bad trip. So my word of advice is to be prepared. That is my word. Be prepared, know yourself, know your mind, know your body, and know your soul before you get into drugs. Yeah, so, take my advice. A lot of people say that. Know what you're getting yourself into. Do a lot of research before you decide to kill your ego, because it can destroy your mind and you can go crazy. Not trying to scare you out of doing drugs, but that is the 100% truth on that. And I only speak the truth, so be prepared when you do drugs. So anyways, I'm gonna call today's video here. Thank you guys so much for watching and coming along for my journey today. I really do greatly appreciate it. Actually, just do that. Thank you guys again so much for coming along for my journey today. I really do greatly appreciate it. Your time is my time, and I put a lot of time into these videos, except for today, where I'm probably just gonna not edit this at all. So anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys know what to fucking do. If you guys want to subscribe. If you guys will leave a like. If you guys want to comment something down below, and I'll reply. Share the video. Don't forget to ding the online notification bell. And as always, I will see you guys here tomorrow for the next daily vlog at 9:15 a.m. Later.